Is this the
I
same
figured
thing?
I'd talk to you guys for a little bit.
Sounds suspiciously like Uncle David.
Polston who was on Twitter last night using the username Titty Mongrel?
Hello.
I have no idea who that is.
Hello, JACKPACK. What are we talking about? You got to keep.
So, Paulson, you're gonna come over here and have a little chat with us.
I made an honest effort.
Come over here, and later I'll go over there. I'll be all over the place.
Hey, Polston, how come you're not lagging every 5 seconds? You got a new mic?
What was that again?
How come you're not lagging every 5 seconds like Polston does?
Well, you know, Paulson's feeling a little good today, so I figured I'd come over here.
Okay.
One of the channels that re-uploaded the Spaz Phoenix Smarktober also has a video of Polston drunk, and it's fucking hilarious.
So
Was that the infamous drunk hangout I had on Robbie Battle's channel?
It certainly is, Polston. The very same.
I did that to prove
All
a
like-
point. I hope you guys don't think I really drink like that all the time.
Why is this happening?
The better question is, why hasn't it happened sooner?
That's true.
That's a very pertinent question.
Indeed. So, Mr. Lewis, are we going to be getting some updates to keep us in the know and up to date on all the latest and greatest activities of the JACKPACK? Of the leader of the
we
JACKPACK?
are. It's my belief that the JACKPACK is in disarray. No one knows what's going on. There hasn't been a video in like 2 weeks. So, before I reveal why that is, does anyone have any predictions, thoughts, critiques, comments?
Some predictions, commentaries, or critiques. Well, I have a prediction in regards to the leader of the JACKPACK and the JACKPACK as a whole. I feel as if it will be all across 50 states, represented at least 10,000 people per state by the end of 2016. And I feel that's a strong prediction with the way things are going currently.
The way things are going is not very good because there hasn't been a video for 2+ weeks. It's terrible. It's so bad. This needs to be fixed. It needs to be resolved. I don't know how it's going to be resolved because I have no way of uploading videos other than doing hangouts like this. As I'm sure everyone knows. 20+ videos. They were ready. They were ready to upload. I had them saved. Beautiful. I can't upload them. Either I had them saved on. It broke. 20 videos gone. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know. I don't know how the JACKPACK will go forward after this disaster.
Well, Mr. Lewis, in all fairness, what was it last night that you almost died of a choking fit or something of that nature? It was last night or the other night. Regardless, it happened, and I'm curious why and how did it happen? And are you okay currently?
Indeed, got to see the doctor yesterday, and thankfully, good news. I mean, we're not continuing going downhill. I think we went down the slope now.
Now we're rising back up.
Not down. Well, I'd like to rise back up in the future, but unfortunately not quite now. The most important thing is that we're not continuing on this downward slope. We're able to continue forward. That's always great.
Indeed, the noble movement of the JACKPACK may face persecution, it may face hatred, but it's always in the face of fear, and it's always in the face of death, and it always spits in its face, and it always ascends, and it rises above, and every day is truly a new apex for the JACKPACK, wouldn't you say?
Eventually, the JACKPACK will rise once again. Videos will continue to pour out of this channel. Great, beautiful videos. It's going to be so good. It's going to be wonderful.
So you're telling me that your channel's gonna rise up like a phoenix?
That's topical.
Rise up like a phoenix. We are not a Spaz Phoenix, though.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure.
Should we be tweeting along with Lewis?
YWC Reality Check here on the Spaz Phoenix channel.
And don't forget, everyone who's watching right now, you can use the hashtag tweet along with Taz.
So, Jack, are spazzes allowed in the JACKPACK, or is there an official type of limitation or ban?
Of course, spazzers can subscribe to the channel, but let me get something straight. Subscribing to the channel, that doesn't make you a member of the JACKPACK. What makes you a member of the JACKPACK is staying loyal. It's sharing the videos, it's liking them, it's coming on these, it's doing all of this stuff. It's great, and being
It's a
a
way
member
of life.
of the JACKPACK is great. Spazzers, they're not allowed in the JACKPACK by all means. They can subscribe, but not true members.
They can support. They can share the sentiment and the will of the JACKPACK, but at the end of the day, there's just no reason to have them in there, because at the end of the day, they're just devaluing what the JACKPACK stands for.
The JACKPACK, it means a lot. It comes in lots of different forms, comes in lots of different shapes. Everyone in this hangout is a loyal member of the JACKPACK. I mean, spazzers, they can claim to be, but deep down in the heart where it matters, they're not true members of the JACKPACK. We are true members of the JACKPACK.
This is heavy shit right here.
Yeah, the sentiments of the Wolfpack Nation are in the exact line of the JACKPACK, and you have our full, undying support.
That's just wonderful. I hope soon to be collaborating with Jack's Wolfpack WWE News, keeping everyone up to date, in the know on all of the latest WWE news and rumors.
The latest and greatest WWE news and rumors, and keep in mind, it's 24/7, it's constant, it's up to date, it's in your face, and it's not going away anytime soon.
It's brash.
Indeed it is. That's one word to use. It's not my word, but it is one word.
It's unfiltered, uncensored, just honest. Honest is the word I would use.
I am honest with the comments, the critiques, the commentaries, the opinions, and everything else you want to say and everything else you want to do. And yeah, that's a great point, though. It's a beautiful point. It's not just in what you say. You can say a million things, and in my personal opinion, from what I know of you, you could be the greatest person alive. But it's in your actions that makes a true member of the JACKPACK, and it makes a true representation of the Wolfpack Nation's ideals. And that's what you say. So you could talk the talk, but you really do, as the old expression goes, need to walk the walk. And then the Wolfpack Nation, we also have a very similar discriminatory policy against any and all spazzes for that very same reason, because they nor can talk the walk, or talk the talk, excuse me, nor can they walk the walk, and that's just fact of life.
Yeah, now I understand this. This might not be a question that you can answer, Jack, but I think it's on the JACKPACK. Everyone's. This is going to be breaking news. This is going to be on all of the websites. If we can get this out of you, can you your sources as to where you get this latest, greatest, exclusive WWE news and rumors?
Well, multiple different places. I mean, it's not one place, it's not two places, it's not 10 places, it's not 100 places. Just numerous places. I mean, we're talking about informants, we're talking about people on the inside, we're talking about people on the outside, we're talking about speculation, we're talking about hardline fact confirmed 10 weeks in advance to when that rumor was put out. It's numerous different sources, and I cannot reveal all of my inside sources. And as a matter of fact, I don't really use the popular websites that a lot of people recommend and use. Most of my news comes from inside sources within the professional wrestling industry.
It's different to all of these websites, the Wrestling Incs. I don't know any of them. I don't use them because Jack's Wolfpack WWE News is my #1 source. All of these websites,
most of them are misinformed. I'll tell you that much. Most of them will talk for $100, but they really don't produce anything worth of substance. And I can tell you that, being an insider, being somebody who's been beyond just the notepads and the journalists and the chitter chatter, and really getting to the heart of what the professional wrestling industry is all about and has been about, most of them are just talk.
Excuse me. That was fake, by the way. Just had to kill the dead air.
Wow, it's silent in here all of a sudden. Okay. Wait, what the hell? Was I muted?
Everybody appears to be muted.
Yeah.
I want to join the club. I want to join the. Oh, hold on.
What?
Jack appears to be choking. Talking about his tuberculosis. Jack, can we get some live commentary and critiques of what's happening?
What's coming?
This doesn't sound good.
There's- Okay, the Skanky Whore has joined the video. So.
I think Jack got the consumption or something.
Why the hell is everyone getting sick in these European countries? Jesus Christ, like the fucking bird flu over there. What's going on?
Because they're uncircumcised and they don't bathe.
Oh. I couldn't understand one syllable of that. You're going to have to repeat yourself with less coughing this time, please.
He's choking on blood, man. He's like Hillary.
Oh, I see. Well, you know, hope you get better, man. You know, the JACKPACK needs you. There is no JACKPACK without Jack.
All of us JACKPACK members do embody a little bit of Jack, though. So if one goes down, I'm sure that the rest of us can fill his shoes and keep the message of the JACKPACK alive.
Yeah, true, but I mean, it just won't be the same without, you know, Jack Lewis around. It just won't be the same, man.
We may lose another one in the YWC war, the Great YWC war.
Yes, the Great War, or as it was known by the other side, the Stephen Rose War.
Oh god. I'm gonna send a link to Mike Salim. I hope that on mine. The one that
Just hearing his name makes me laugh at this point.
I hope he comes in as Macho Spider. That would be legendary.
Macho Spider. That was one of the greatest characters ever. The most unique and the most interesting character ever debuted on a channel.
Hello, I heard a lot of coughing. Did anything happen?
I think Jack Lewis is suffering from consumption and has a Parkinson's related cough, much like Hillary Clinton.
Well, once again, the Wolfpack Nation, and the reason I mentioned Wolfpack Nation as regularly was because Jack Lewis is a member of that, as well as the leader of the JACKPACK, and we certainly wish him the best.
Would you
Sorry,
consider?
guys,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm laughing at Nolan Salim's Twitter because I just read 41-year-old Scorpio and I just can't hold it in anymore. Fucking hell.
Mr. Jack's Wolfpack, would you consider the JACKPACK an offshoot and or like a subcommittee within the Wolfpack Nation?
I would say more of a police force or a governing body of sorts. I would say that would be the main role of the JACKPACK. But different members occupy different roles, you see. But I would say that's the primary role of a majority of the JACKPACK.
Are there any more?
Hello, JACKPACK.
Oh, he's back. You all right?
Hello. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good now. I mean, I can't confirm what any of this is. As I said, I went to the doctor. He cleared me. I was fine yesterday. Doctor said I was fine. I'm just not in the coughing fit though. I mean, like the only theory that I have about this, it was the immigrants. They poisoned me. They put I don't know what they did. They put stuff in my Dr. Pepper. I can't confirm it though. That's just all speculation.
They probably use some of those dirty foreign seeds.
It could be anything.
Could be.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we do. And with the intelligence of the Wolfpack Nation, our intelligence stream team, along with our marketing committee, we're going to put their heads together, really going to and try and figure this thing. But anyway, Righty, you got a question?
If I did, I forgot.
Ah.
I'm not an intelligent person at all. Anyway.
Sounds like Jack Lewis is having a roid rage.
Is someone getting crucified over there? What the hell is that?
We might literally be getting crucified for our sins, much as Jack's Wolfpack has done in the past.
Oh, I see.
Over 1,000 times. I mean, the suffering is unequaled.
He's not even exaggerating. That actually happened. I saw it during the war.
Yes, I mean, yeah. The thing is, though, we talk a lot about Buck, and I'm not saying that I'm anywhere near the level of his contributions, but I was a spectator in the Great War, and I can tell you this: the spectators got a lot of hate, and they got a lot of persecution, almost as much as the people who were actively fighting against the war, because those football player folks, they were mean folks. They were just evil individuals, and I'm happy that I, along with the troops, a majority of them, and I'm sorry to those who lost their lives, overcame.
So
My friend, I told my wrath.
talk about it
My
without getting
wrath did end.
I mean, the
Oh, I told it not. My wrath did grow. In fears, night and morning with my tears, and I sunned it with smiles and with soft, deceitful wiles. In night, till it bore an apple bright, did it shine, and he knew that it was mine. Garden stole when the night had veiled the pole. I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree. How about that?
What?
I have to wipe the tears from my eyes.
I mean, a leader, an army general, a leader of a revolution, a revolutionary, a genius, and now a poet. Is there anything this man cannot do?
Speak in the restless east wind nights. Awake because the night is silent. Flares confuse our memories of the assailant. Worried by the silence, curious, nervous, but nothing happens. We hear the mad gusts tugging on the wire, agonies of men amongst its brambles.
Oh.
I think someone's been smoking too much pot.
I was just about to say, does anyone have any thoughts, comments, opinions, and/or critiques on this legendary poetry distributed by Jack Lewis?
I have nothing to offer in terms of an addition to the poetry. I think it pretty much speaks for itself.
He's just a poet that didn't know it.
Look out.
Sango needs some barbecue sauce or some Kyle.
We need some DCX. We need DCX back.
Ah, fuck.
Ah, fuck.
By the way,
Guys,
we-
this hang out early.
For anybody who was not there last night, I think a majority of you were. But we spent about another hour and a half, not 2 hours, hour 45 at least, just fucking shitting on fucking Spaz's Twitter, and it was hilarious, and it totally warranted being on air. But Kyle,
Yeah,
cut it
that was
short.
very disappointing that a lot of that gold didn't make it on the air. We watched Mr. Sean Walker live tweeting with the hashtag tweet along with Spaz, and then I think the other one might have been Robbie Battle, but he wasn't talking, so I don't know if it was him or not, tweeting at the same time. So we had these two people tweeting awful sexual things.
It read like a gay porn novel. It was very homoerotic.
Yeah, if you go on Twitter and type in hashtag tweet along with Spaz, you can see all of them. It's glorious.
What the fuck was Spaz talking about when you were trying to confront him? It was like, well, that's your opinion. And it's just like, and I made a good point in the chat. And I feel like this is a very good point. Yes, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but the only opinions worth listening to are the ones where the people who have them can provide a solid defense. And when your only defense is that, oh, that's your opinion, doesn't really paint you in the best of light, I feel.
It certainly does not. And also, my opinion, like, in terms of him having flagged the video, like, I provided, like, I don't know if evidence is the word, but I provided, like, things that he's done that serve as like a character analysis of him as a person that would lead anybody of sound mind to think that he does seem like the type of guy who would flag a negative video about him, but that just went completely over his head no matter how many times I explained it.
Didn't he post on Facebook something like it was like right before, I don't think you brought this up, or maybe that was what you were referencing, but I don't think so. But I think he posted like on Facebook talking about like the Mark Busters or something. Maybe not those exact words, but
it was Twitter. I think he said the smarker baiters. Like it was an
the
awful
smarky baiters or whatever. Like
and I think he admitted to it on there, or at least kind of what sort of looking for, like kind of indirectly admitted to it, like brought it up without
He's admitted to it, but then he's okay. You just can't detect sarcasm. That's not my problem.
But he wasn't being sarcastic in the screenshot.
He's never been sarcastic. Sarcasm would require a sense of humor, which he lacks.
And wit and creativity.
The one time he employs sarcasm happens to be when the person that he may have flagged, probably did flag, confronts him. That's the only time he ever employs sarcasm. I've never heard him use sarcasm. Granted, I don't hear him often, but
And it's like the point I brought up is like, okay, no one is a fan of Spaz. There is not one single person on the entire planet who likes Spaz. So what you're telling me is that within a few days of this anti-Spaz video getting posted up, it gets flagged and it's not him.
Yeah.
Really?
No. It was the silent majority. Everyone's a Spaz fan. How could you not be? They stood up for him.
Of course.
And he brought up the point that early on in the debate, if you could even call it that Valina has thousands of subs. Maybe she did it, but
But why is her video flagged?
Her video wasn't flagged. Why would they only flag the Spaz Phoenix one?
Not hers.
And the thing was, though, why would they do that? That one was more of an honest critique rather than the Valina one.
I wouldn't be mad at all if the Valina one got flagged. I could be annoyed that we had a strike, but like, how could I be pissed at her if she flagged that? We said awful things.
I personally don't agree with censoring freedom of speech unless you're giving away personal information. I think any and all criticism or insult should stand.
It's true, but still, like, that one actually was probably a community guidelines violation, but technically it's still on YouTube. It's just private, like. And I don't even think she has thousands of fans because she had her subscriptions all on private. So she probably has like 2 subscribers and just bots her views.
Well, no, there are a lot of horny, desperate people in the YWC.
I mean, you got to be really desperate to go after a chick with an Adam's apple, but.
Well, I mean, when Melanie came in, she had like 10 different people going after, Gemini and Omega. So I think that speaks to the quality.
Gemini.
At least Melanie was born female.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I hear that the YWC instruction may be making a return.
Yes, possibly next week. Possibly we might be doing a Peter Gilmore goes trick or treating video. That's a possibility.
Peter Gilmore goes trick or treating.
Yeah, we've got some stuff planned for that. It's gonna be like a prank style video where we knock on people's doors as Peter Gilmore, so we might destroy them.
They may get arrested.
I thought it was going to be like a skit where kids come to his door trick-or-treating and he sexually abuses them.
That could also work, yeah.
There may be elements of that in there.
Yeah, we may have elements in. We got stuff planned, I'm sure. That's if it gets made. That's if we actually make our return.
Coming back for one more run, like Shawn Michaels-esque. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's going to be bigger than one day. Yeah, we've got billions of subs who are waiting. Sure, T.A. Howe's rocks will come in his pants. You'll call T.A. Howe's rocks, he probably will.
I certainly hope Mr. Lewis is okay. Anyone watch those O'Keefe leaked videos?
I think everybody has seen them at this point, except for, you know, the liberals who wouldn't care either way.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. Like, they're incredibly damning, but not enough people care. She can literally have videos fucking shoving puppies into a waffle iron, squishing them, and nobody would care.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's one thing if, you know, all of the anti-Hillary folks, and they just said, we got her now, and, you know, and a bunch of, you know, backslapping, whatever. Like, look at her, but it doesn't mean anything if it doesn't get over to the right people, to the left-leaning folks. But the thing is, though, they're just... Someone brought this in a comment up in a comment section. It was like, I'm going to summarize it because I don't quite remember the exact quote, but the effect of it was, you need to focus on what you can see and not on speculation. And it's like, it's not speculation. People have been fired over these leaks, over the videos, you know, but they didn't care. They were just like, just focus on what you can see. And clearly on that debate stage, Hillary was the person. And then I brought up how she gave away our military secrets for the nukes or whatever, or nuke response time, or however you phrase that. And like, oh, well, that I'm certain that they already knew about that secret. Fuck off.
You know what, Mr. McCoy, I don't need to see this right now. You know, Sean Walker's not even here. I thought I was safe for a little bit.
Nope.
What was he doing the other night? I forget what he was doing. You would say shit, and then he would redirect it to something, right? And then he would, like, post pictures and shit. It was really funny.
Yeah, that was like one of old Kyle's hangouts, I think.
Yeah, but which has lost the depths of YouTube.
That's another thing me and Jerry were talking about off air. He could have just changed the name of his channel if he didn't want his name out there, instead of deleting all of his great videos.
That's what I told him.
All of his subscribers. He's got to start from scratch. What an asshole.
And like all our efforts are lost now. Like the
I know.
library.
Some of our best material was in those hangouts.
Oh well, it is what it is.
I might have a few of them downloaded. Whenever there was like a really good one, I'd always download it because Kyle has a tendency to delete them, but I don't know how many. I might have like one or two.
But then again, Kyle should have all these backed up in MP4.
He should, if you were smart. I have multiple backups of all of our videos ever since we've lost our first NXT one. I was like, I'm never losing a video again, so I started downloading.
I only keep backups of the more drama-related videos. Everything else is just kind of pointless. But yeah, but luckily I have somebody else who does that now. They save all my drama shit. So, you know, Kyle needs somebody like that.
Yeah, the only ones we have backed up is our wrestling otaku responses, considering we flagged one of them because we called it a Muslim.
Oh, speaking of otaku, did you see his latest video?
Oh no, what's he done?
He fucking took a shot at us. He called us the biggest smarks on YouTube and just showed the clip at the end of our stupid Seth Rollins singing Lesnar's theme song video.
Oh god, he's really sinking. Like, at least he tried before. He's not even trying now.
I mean, like, I think he's trying to be like edgy, like, oh, the Smart Busters came after me, but I'll go after them now, yeah. But like, he's doing it wrong.
I bet he has the mentality of, I'm not the hunted, I'm the hunter.
That's exactly what he's doing. And it's like, you're not going to get any views unless you put our name in the title, dude. Nobody knows what your video means as is because you have the stupid Otaku Pride thumbnail and your title doesn't mention that we're in it, so no one's going to click on it.
Oh, has anyone seen the Wrestling Otaku entrance video? That's the most cringy thing I've ever seen.
What the fuck?
Wrestling Otaku.
His entrance video.
He has an entrance video? Seriously?
I think so.
He certainly does.
Is it the one where he sings like obsolete and shit like that?
Like how many times has he gone through like different fucking YouTube accounts at this point? I don't even know.
He's always had his main Wrestling Otaku one, but then he has the Fortune 4 Shooters, which is just the same thing as the Wrestling Otaku, only occasionally Mike Salim will pop up with a worthless video. Then he has Wrestling Otaku 2, which I don't think he uses anymore because nobody subscribed to it after he thought he'd get a bunch of subs. And then he has his hentai exclusive channel called like Anime Kid or something.
Oh.
So he's got like